So we might be getting Splatoon Raiders information actually really soon as this month even. And there's a lot that goes into why I think that we're going to be getting new information. And as well as that, I just want to say that this is backed up by sources. I'm not just going out here and saying, yep, we're going to get it this month, let me just talk for 8 minutes so I can get my, my money from YouTube. Like, I'm not being here for that. I'm actually talking about why I think from sources, based on what we know, I think we actually are going to get information soon. As crazy as it is to think, it was actually a month ago when we got the teaser/trailer for Splatoon Raiders, which for me, it doesn't feel like a month ago. It feels like that was a lot sooner, but we've had a whole month in between that teaser. So having a new trailer for it now, it's in between me thinking that it's too soon or it's, about right. Regardless of what timing I think it's going to release, it does seem like we are going to get a Nintendo Direct this month and possibly even next week, because we've had multiple leakers and Nate the Hate, who is probably one of the most trusted leakers in my book because he's leaked a lot of things correctly. So I would say he's pretty trustworthy and has a good track record. And as far as the leaks go, a lot of people are all saying the same thing, that we are going to get a Nintendo Direct this month. So Nate the Hate said that we're going to get a Nintendo Direct after the release of Donkey Kong Bonanza in July. He didn't say after the release of Donkey Kong Bonanza. He said in July. So it's really looking like this next week would be our only choice, either Thursday, Wednesday, or Tuesday. Why did I say that backwards? I don't know. So if we do get a Nintendo Direct, it would be jam-packed with a lot of exciting stuff for Switch 2, because this would be our first Switch 2 Nintendo Direct. So Splatoon Raiders being in this is something that I feel like could definitely happen, but if it does, it won't be very much. We may even get an independent Direct for Splatoon Raiders in the future when we get closer to launch. But if we get anything, it'll be small because of how many things they have to put in this, because there are so many games left for the holiday season and for the rest of the year for Switch 2 that they're going to be talking about. So when it comes to Splatoon Raiders being in this, what are we going to get? Well, I feel like it's not going to be much considering of how much they have to put in this Direct, and the Direct cannot be very long. I feel like they always try to stick around 30 minutes to 40 minutes for a Nintendo Direct. When it comes to Splatoon Raiders, it's going to be further out than a lot of the games. Like Metroid Prime 4 is going to get more probably, because Metroid Prime 4 is coming out, in my opinion, probably in August or September. So it's very likely that we actually get information or longer amounts of information minute-wise for these games, and then the games that are going to be further out, like Splatoon Raiders, is going to get less information. So we may not get much. We may only get a minute of gameplay or maybe 2 minutes max of gameplay and a little bit more story. The only way I see this game not showing up in this Direct is if it is indeed further out in 2026 than I initially thought. If it is in 2026, it probably will be in the first month, in my opinion, because we don't get a teaser trailer that has gameplay. I know it doesn't show the actual way the game works, but we see an inkling move. We see people moving in the game. It's not just a cutscene. This is probably a considered trailer, not just a teaser. This has some gameplay and the assets are there. It's coming sooner than mid-2026. If it comes out in 2026, it's going to be the first or second month of 2026. If this does end up being something that is a kind of GTA situation, where they give us a bit of it, and then they just drag this super long and it ends up being mid-2026 or further out, then maybe we won't see anything in this Nintendo Direct. But I'm holding on to the hope that they don't GTA 6 this, that they actually follow through and don't drag this along super long, because I need a new Splatoon game. I need it. So to sum everything up, we pretty much know a Nintendo Direct is coming, and very likely next week in this month of July. And it is also very possible that we could get Splatoon Raiders in this, but there is the possibility that Nintendo will drag this game out a little bit further than we'd like, and that they're going to wait to give us more information on it. In my opinion, I think we're going to get information soon, and I feel like Nintendo is definitely gearing up to give us one of the best Splatoon games we will ever see. But let me know what you guys think in the comments, because I love to see what you guys think. Don't feel afraid to throw out your crazy ideas, because honestly, everything's crazy when it comes to Nintendo. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video and want to see more information on Splatoon Raiders and anything Splatoon or Nintendo related, then please consider subscribing if you did enjoy, and I'll see you all on the next one. Later, guys.